baby.
Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. It's me, Blossom X Cherry. You could call me Blossom, you could call me Cherry. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can make your Roblox slash just desktop more aesthetic, or just softcore, or just any kind of core really. With that being said though, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the apps you're gonna need are you're gonna need RoPro, these are the apps you're gonna need. So you're gonna need BT Roblox, you're gonna need Ro Plus, you're gonna need Monitor Status, you're gonna need RoPro, and then that's basically all right now. But as you could see, with the stuff I got, I can have my notifications up here along with these ones, my friends up here, I can have my Roblox and stuff up here, my settings, basically just all of that. I can even have the money, my transaction things here. But anyways, with that being said, let me go ahead and show you how you could do all of this. So first, you're gonna want to come over and come to the website called Chrome Web Store. Now that you're done with that, you could choose anything you'd like. But I'm mainly just gonna come over and show you this. Okay, so the ones that you're gonna be able to get right now is RoPro. So this is the one that you're gonna want to get. Yeah, this is just everything that you're gonna want to get. Next, you're gonna go ahead and also get BTR, or just whichever one. You're gonna want this one though. But yeah, so you're gonna want this one. As you can see, this is all the stuff and everything. And yeah, you're also just gonna want to search up Ro Plus. This is one of them that you're gonna want. So basically, if you don't want this kind of theme on this part, then just don't get it. Cause yeah, so if you don't want it, then just you don't have to get it. But it allows you to make your own theme and everything. Next, you're gonna want Row Monitor. Just search this up and get Row Monitor Roblox stats. This basically just shows stuff for the game and everything. As you can see. Now finally, the last thing you're gonna need is stylish. If you can't find it on the Chrome web store, then you can also go ahead and come over to here and just search it up. And you won't have to download it. Basically, what this does is you can customize your thing in many ways. I'll show you what I mean though. Okay, so not only you can customize your Roblox, you could customize your Google, YouTube, Discord, Spotify, Pinterest, and many more. But again, there is some non-good stuff. That is kind of why you want to go over to Roblox or something else straight away. But yeah, so I'll show you how to make your Roblox go from just normal stuff, let's just say this, to yeah. Okay, but as you can see, so this is just, yeah. And as you can see also, it also looks pretty bland here. I'm gonna show you how you can fix that and everything right after I show you how to make your Roblox softcore. If you're a Hello Kitty girl, I recommend using pink stuff. So I recommend using this, this, and then you can use whatever else. That is just some of my recommendations. If you're a soft girl, if you're like a softcore kind of girl, I recommend using this. To get it, basically, you're just gonna click on the style you want, press install style, and check it out. Sometimes they don't work, which kind of sucks, but yeah. If you want different kind of things, you can do this, which is one of my favorites. It just makes the font go, it just makes the font go from this to this, which is why I like it. I also like this because it adds a hello before your name, which is why it's really cute. And if you want to just find, if you just want to find like soft girl stuff and everything, then come over to this and then search up softcore. You should be able to find stuff. Some stuff may not show up though because of it's just not for the app, or there's just nothing has really ever been made. If you want something like this, where it shows some of the stats and everything, I recommend using an app I'm going to show in a minute. But also, if you want to look all rich and everything, I recommend also getting this. It's not the best, but it shows that you have 11 million plus. But when you actually go to Roblox, when you actually go to your Roblox, you will see, so, go to avatar. Somewhere it will show that, you don't. It just shows right there for the fun of it, but, yeah. Anywho, so yeah. I also really like this. It makes it all rainbow. I normally don't use it, but I like it and everything. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna show you how you can get stats and experiences and everything, and how you can customize that right now. Okay, so the one you're gonna want to get, so basically you're just gonna want to work your way. You're just gonna want to find RTB, or I don't know, it's some kind of Roblox thing. Oh, this one, it's this one. You're gonna want this one. As you can see, it shows all this and everything there. You're gonna wanna press add to Chrome, press add extension, and if you don't want it to sync to other computers, then just press that up there. Okay, now once you have done that, you're gonna wanna come over to your Roblox and just do this. So just refresh, and then if you go to somebody's profile, so I'll go to my friend's profile. As you can see, it shows her place visits, it shows her friends, it shows her favorites, it shows her join date, and it shows her avatar along with her bio. Now if you want something where it shows like really cute softcore or just something like that, basically, what I recommend you doing is deleting all your favorites you have right now. So I'm going to unfavorite that, I'm gonna unfavorite that, I'm gonna unfavorite that, and I'm gonna unfavorite that. And then if I refresh my page, you will see I have all my other ones. Now this isn't really softcore, so I will show you everything and how I make these, or just like my stuff in general. So yeah. Also, just so you know, if you would like to figure out how to make your Roblox cute and do a different video, make sure to go check out River, spelled like RIIVV3R. The title of it is Make Roblox Cute. Roblox website background River. Basically, yeah, so if you don't want to watch my video, go ahead and go to hers. She does a full tutorial on it and everything. I want to say big thanks to her for making tutorials and helping users who need to figure out stuff out, basically just helping out. But basically, I'm just gonna show how to make a profile theme yourself. But so first thing you're gonna do is you're going to want to come over to Pinterest. So spelt like that, or I messed up a little bit, but still it will show up. I believe you can do this on here as well. But basically, so what you're gonna want to search. Oh gosh. What you're gonna want to search up is just softcore pictures, or just whatever you'd like. If you'd like a certain kind, like anime or something like that, then yeah. You can also copy my favorites that I make. But basically, if you want to be a softcore kind of thing, what you're gonna do is you're gonna search up softcore pictures. If you can't find anything there, which you normally do, then yeah. But the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to firstly make some. You will only need about this much, so you're gonna only need 6. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're only gonna need 6 of them. So let me go ahead and pick out mine. Okay, so I've made mine, well, not made mine, but I've looked up some and got some. I just searched up softcore pictures and looked around. These are the ones I got if you want to copy them. this one I think I'm gonna change, cause I don't think Roblox would allow it, cause they're mainly just really strict about what you post. Like that, you can't post that because you're not allowed to show face content. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm just gonna do this one right here. So yeah, these are the ones I have. If you want to go ahead and just copy those. If you'd like to make it square, then go into Canva or something like that, or look up another video. I'm not gonna explain that. If you'd like me to explain it though, if the comments are on, make sure to comment down below if there's anything you want me to show, like maybe the cursor or just anything like that in general. If you don't do it, however, it will be a little bit distorted, but it's okay. So anyways, let me go ahead and show you how you can get your favorites like this. Okay, but so the way you're gonna do this is you're gonna have to save it all to your file. So basically just right click, or you can use the download image. You're just gonna put them into your files, preferably your picture files, and then yeah, you should know how to do it. But if you don't, then comment down below if you want me to make a video like that if you don't know how. But again, just copy them into your files, preferably pictures. Okay, once you're done with that, you're gonna want to come over to your little, like up here, and you're just gonna go to the create tab right here. But yeah, so it should be right here. Okay, now you're in your create section. If you're not already there, go, like if you're in like fiances or localization, you can go to home to check out all of your experiences. So you could press create experience here, and if you want, you can also just go to creations and press it here. But you have to be in the creator hub, meaning you have to be signed in and everything. You're gonna go ahead and press create experience. If prompted, you're just gonna press open Roblox Studio. It will either take you to a place where you have to choose your classic base plate or something like that. Choose the classic base plate though, for this one, because you're not gonna really do anything in the game. But yeah, so if it takes you to something like that, then just click classic base plate. If it doesn't, you should already be in the classic base plate thing. Basically, you don't really have to add anything in it. You just basically made this game you just made it for the icon on your profile. To save it, press file, then press save to Roblox. You can then name it whatever you'd like. You can name it like a text, but if you're gonna do it separate, I recommend just doing like a word and then another word that goes with it on the other game. So you're gonna make about 6 of these games. But yeah, so you don't have to select or type in anything here. You just have to really press save. But if you do, however, press on the name, you're gonna have to name it something. You don't have to name it nothing like specifically. If you want, then you can go to your symbols or something like that, and choose what you want, or just something like anything really. For me, I think I'm just going to do one of these little thingies. I think I'm just gonna do this. And then after you're done, you're just gonna press save. After it's done saving, you can go ahead and just close this tab. Now reload your screen, and then the thing that you made should be there. It will have the name or just anything really. To do this and to like change all of it, you're gonna basically just choose configure localization. You can see you have the translators, reports, settings, table management, languages, all that. Basically though, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to change the icon and thumbnail. So just change it to whatever you had changed, whatever you have saved. It doesn't have to be in order, it's just a way of saying the icon basically. But yeah, so you're just gonna want to come over and select the image you want. I saved mine in my Roblox. If it doesn't show up, you may have to go back and do it again, or just mess around with it. If anything, it would be in, like, I'm not sure. It's kind of hard when you have to, like, do all that. If you're on computer, you can make a new, you can just make a new sort of thing. I'm not sure if it still works, but basically, come over to here, and then from your other one, you're basically just gonna, yeah, you're just gonna want to do that. You're just gonna drag it from the other screen and go in to here. Again, it takes time. You just have to kind of get patience and everything. And yeah. As you can see though, you have made your first one after a while. Then after you're done with that, you're just gonna press save changes, and then it will start to load and wait. Now, however, you don't need to make this, you don't need to really make this public. It doesn't have to be public at all. So if you'd like, you can go to this. Basically, it's just saying that you have made a new game, basically. I am sorry if I'm sorry. um if you want to be able to do this, I recommend going to your home where it shows this, then view on Roblox. You will see that it doesn't show any of this, but you can go ahead and already view it and favorite it. Once you're done with that, you can go back to your Roblox and your profile, and it should be there. If you want multiple, you can go ahead and save multiple. It will take time to make multiple. I feel like I've said multiple a lot of times, like multiple. But yeah, so everything here. If you want, you can also join groups like this. If you want to make this, I will show you how to make that also. First, I am gonna continue and make these again. So if you want to not watch this part, then go ahead and skip to this time on the screen, but it will be fast forwarded, and if you want to, you can slow it down to catch up to what I'm doing if you need to remember what I'm doing and everything. But anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, as you can see, I am all done with my favorites. Now I will also show you some groups that you can add to make it also look cute here, along with some stuff you could add here, also with the cursor. Okay, now I'm gonna also show you this right here. Yes, this. I'm gonna show you how you can make this right here. I'm also gonna show you what RoPro does and how to use it and everything, including the cursor. I feel like I've said the cursor multiple times. Okay, so to make what she has on, basically you're gonna remove the current ones you have from your profile. So, basically, now it shows all the games you have. The one that you're gonna wanna have to have pulled up is a public one. So the way you're gonna do that is you're just gonna join this and go on Pinterest really quick and search up a profile thing. So if you want a bunny like her, search up softcore bunny, and it will show a bunch of bunnies. I'm gonna do a bunny as well because I think the bunnies are really cute on the profiles, especially like those. I'm going to do let's see. If you want the one I'm going for, then go for the one up here. the one I'm going for is this one right here. Again, to do it, you're just going to download image, put it in your files and everything. Now that you've saved it in your profile, you're gonna go back to the Roblox Creator Hub. You're gonna go to Creations and press Create Experience. You're gonna then press Open Roblox Studio. And then you're going to press the New Experience button. Then you're gonna press you can choose whatever you'd like. I'm just gonna search up like softcore, and if I can't find anything for the game, then yeah, I don't really know what else. If you would like, you could just search up like pink walls or just like any kind of color. I'm personally just gonna do this one right here, because I think it's cute. I think it's a good wall, cute wall. I will explain why I'm doing this though. I'm actually just gonna copy paste. This takes not long of work. Basically, you just gotta duplicate the walls and everything. Again, the reason why it doesn't take a lot of work is because you're basically, how do I explain this? Basically, you're just making a game for it, I don't know, to look cute or to have a cool profile. Yeah, that's the word. Okay, so after you're done with that, you're gonna continue making walls until it goes all the way to the first wall you have created. I'm just gonna do this. Now you should be able to come over and do it one last time, depending on how big your thing is. Mine isn't too big, so I don't really have to worry about it too much, and too much walls. But yeah, so if you do a lot of walls, you're gonna have to add a lot, and a lot more than expected. There we go. Okay, now you're just gonna you're gonna press play to make sure the walls are standard and standing up. Okay, you're gonna do flooring. I'm just gonna search up cute flooring, see what shows up. For the flooring, it doesn't really matter. You can go as long and everything as you want. It doesn't really matter. If you'd like, you can also, yeah, if you'd like, you can also just add like little softcore characters or just any kind of characters to make the game stand out. I'm just gonna add this for the base plate. As you can see, you can still kind of see it. Not as much though. So there you go. There you go. Also, I know you're probably confused as if to why I'm just decorating. It's because, so people will be joining your game, probably if it shows on your profile. If they don't though, then you kind of did it for no reason. But it's just good to be prepared for if somebody does join your game, so it's not just so, not to be mean, but bland. You don't really want it to be bland, right? No, that would not be fun at all. And also, it doesn't really matter how much stuff you add, you just want to make sure there's some stuff in the game. And if you'd like, you can also come in the game and make a little booth kind of stand showing clothing you've made. Yeah, just basically showing clothing you've made. A lot of people like to do that. I am not quite sure how to do that though, because I'm not really good at all of it. If you'd like, you can also just add some passes. People probably won't buy the passes because you never know if they will actually join your game. But again, it's always better to have stuff than to be sorry and not. I'm not gonna do too much. I think I'm just gonna do that stuff and maybe like a poster. Yeah, like maybe I will, maybe I'll just do this and then I'll make this as a little wall frame. That'd be kind of cute, huh? Yeah, that'd be cute. Gonna duplicate, and then right after this, you can go ahead and just, you can wait on me if you'd like, and if you don't really feel like waiting, then go ahead and just skip to the time that you can find far enough. But this is just basically showing how to do this and to be prepared, basically. I'm not gonna say it again because I know I've already said it a lot and y'all are probably gonna get tired of me if I say it again, so. There you go. And there you're done. Okay, now that you're done with this, you're basically gonna do what you did with that little icon thing for your favorites. So basically, let me just do this really quick. There you go. Okay. So you're going to come over to your files, save to Roblox, and then you're gonna name it what you want. I'm just gonna do what she did. So basically it was, I see you stalking my profile. This will be allowed on everything, including VR. Because again, yeah, so we're just gonna do save. Okay, now that you're done with this, you're going to exit out. Just do that as well. Then you're going to refresh your page. Then you're going to go to configure localization settings. You're gonna press that, press this, and then search up what you did. And yeah, if it doesn't show up, what you can do is you can go ahead and go to your screenshots or whatever you would like. I'm just gonna go to screenshots since it shows everything. And then I'm going to open up my second screen. This is gonna be over here. Now, if it doesn't pop up in there, what you can do is you can go back over to this, then you can screenshot it. Because it shows all of the screenshots. Yeah, it shows all of the screenshots and everything. Meaning it's basically just, yeah, it's gonna be easier to find. I'm gonna name this Bunny. And then you're gonna go back into your files again. And you're gonna go to your screenshots. Make sure that it's there. If it's not, you could search it up again. And you can open the file location to know where it's at. If you want to, you can move it to screenshots by doing that, pressing and putting it there, and then pressing skip. If it's still not there, what you're gonna do is you're gonna have to open up a second file. So you're gonna do a new folder. You're gonna come over to this. Then you're gonna come over to where the bunny is located. As you can see, it's there. Just need a little refresh. Okay, now you're gonna go into the screenshots that you located it in. Then you're going to do that. You're gonna then press save changes. And then also press thumbnails. If you would like a thumbnail, that is totally fine. It doesn't really affect anything. It just makes it look kind of better. Once that is done though, you are going to press on that so it locates and shows the thumbnail of it. You're gonna do that, and then you're gonna press make public. Now that it's public, you should be able to go over to your thing, and it will show this. if you would like, you can go ahead and remove the stuff from your profile so it's on this and everything. Now don't worry, it won't get rid of your games that you've made. It will just remove it from your profile, so you'll have all of the stuff. There you go. If it's still there, you might need to get rid of it. And then if you don't want to do that, you could come over to your games. So whatever games that you have made, you're gonna come over and make private. You're just gonna make them private, so nobody can really play them. But it's okay because, yeah. If there's certain ones that you want to keep, if there's certain ones that you want to keep, then you can go ahead and do that. Because it will just, yeah. Like, I'm gonna keep these two on there and this one. I'm gonna press make private, make private, make private, make private, make private, make private, and for the last one, we're gonna make that private again. Now it's all private except for the ones that you don't want private. There you go. So, this is the profile so far. This is the one that you have made. It doesn't have a published version, which is kind of weird because it's supposed to. Because I made it public. So yeah, but yeah, basically that is all I really have for the profiles, other than the groups. We will get on with the groups. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get on with the groups. And then this kind of just needs to load. If you want it to load like right then and there, what you can try to do is you could try to go into configure localization, settings, coming over to thumbnail. I think what it shows most is the thumbnail, so you're going to want to press that and then press save, so that way it is showing the thumbnail as well. If you want to see what I mean, then here, and yeah. When you do press to make it like that, you're gonna want it. Well, you're not gonna want anything, but like it will have to. It will take a minute. It will take a minute basically for it to load. You're gonna press save changes. If you'd like, you can also go ahead and just press social. And there you go. Now you've got yourself one of these. Again, this part of it will take a while, but at least you've got this part. Now, time for the groups. I will show you some groups that are good and how to find them. Okay, so normally what you can do is you can go ahead and go to your home button, and then you could search up softcore or whatever you'd like to search up, and then you can go to communities. Once you're in that, it will show a bunch of this stuff. I will go ahead and count what all you're gonna need. So let me go ahead and just show you. Basically, so you're going to need this much. So you're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're gonna need 8 of those. So we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we needed 8. I'm not sure. Okay. Basically, you're just going to want to join all those communities that you have selected. I know it's adding a lot of communities, but at the same time, it's making your profile better, which is technically what you wanted. So, there you go. Now, if you go back to your profile, you will have all of the ones that you have got. Now, if there's a primary one that you don't want to be like that, I'm pretty sure you'll have to mess around with the settings and everything. But yeah. That is basically how you make everything like that, basically. I don't know what I'm trying to say. This is, if you want to know how to get the fonts, let me know and I'll show you how to get that. This is what normal, I can't see my, yeah, I couldn't see my cursor for some reason. Oh, that's weird. Okay, well, this is, what your profile looks like, not on Google. So, here's this stuff. And then, of course, you'll have to scroll through everything and basically everything. But yeah. And then I can also show some of the bio ideas. And, I'm going to show really quick how to get the cursor first, because I know you guys have probably been waiting on me to show the cursor. Okay, so to get the cursor, you're gonna want to come over to your web store or just whatever and search up custom cursor, basically. And then you're gonna search up whatever you'd like. I don't know if you could search up the kind of core you'd like. So instead, I'm just gonna search up white You will have to do a couple of steps, I forgot to say, but yeah, you will have to do a couple of steps to actually get this into this area. So yeah, this is what this looks like hovering over. This is what this looks like non-hovering over. To do this, you're gonna want to press Open Custom Cursor right there. Press Apply. That one. If there's one you don't want, I think you might just have to go over and do some stuff. If you come over to here, you can actually change the cursor size to anything you'd like. If you don't want it anymore, you'll have to go to the default cursor kind of thing. And then if there's one that you want instead, you'll have to press on it, I think, and press default cursor. Oh no, this is your default cursor for now on. Well, not the exact same one, but yeah, you know what I mean. But that's how you just do the cursor and everything. It works for basically all, not basically all apps, like it works for voice mod. Oh wait, was my voice changer on the whole time? I don't know. Okay, well, but it works for voice mod and all of that. Yeah. So I will also show some ideas. So this is going to be specifically for softcore. If you guys want any kind of like cores or fandoms, avatar ideas, let me know in the comments and I'll post my idea kind of thing. So I'll just post, not post, but whatever it's called. I will go ahead and just post, not post, show softcore kind of ideas. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. This is the first avatar. This is all of the accessories. Don't mind that one. This is the accessories I used. The total comes to 17,012 Robux, or that's 1,712 Robux. This is the next one. It comes to a total of 657 items, or Robux. This is the accessories. Those are the only two avatars I really have other than this one. This, I don't know if you'd call it like softcore, but this is the items. The total comes to 544 Robux. Alright, well that was basically all I really had to show today. So I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate for the support and everything. Peace out. See you in the next one. Blossom X Cherry signing off.